Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video, I'm gonna go over 5 important tips you need to know to design a luxury kitchen. So the first tip I'm gonna explain is the kitchen layout. You wanna have the right layout for your luxury kitchen. A kitchen nowadays is not only the place where you prepare your meals, but has become a center point of a home, like the heart of the house. Most families use their kitchens for homework, family time, and even work from home areas. So it is important that you define how you will use your kitchen on the daily basis. On a correct layout, you will have a perfect work triangle. This triangle is composed by the distance between your refrigerator, the sink, and the stove. You want these elements to be close enough to be able to work properly, but not so close enough that there is no space for preparing meals. And here's a distance guide that you can use. For good kitchen layout, you also need to plan for right storage space and correct storage location. To set an example, you want to have your knives and all your utensils close to where you cook. You also want to have your dishwasher next to your sink to be able to have a correct workflow. I like to use kitchen hardware to solve storage needs. Drawers work much better than regular cabinet doors because they allow you to access stored things much better. The second tip that I'm going to go over is materials. So in order to achieve a luxury kitchen, you can't go cheap on the materials. You need to have nice finish and materials and high quality as well. So the materials play a very important role because they're going to make your kitchen stand out. There are different materials on the market, but just to name a few of my favorites, there is quartz stone, that is a composition of mostly quartz and resin and other additives. Corallam and neolith, which are mostly large format, lightweight, sintered surfaces. The most important when you pick a material is that it is stain resistant and fire resistant. So it won't get damaged with heat, or it won't get damaged with fire, it won't get damaged when you cut on it, or when you place things like lemon or wet glasses. Try to stay away from natural stone, like marble, because they are easy to get stained. Most of the materials I have mentioned have finishes that look just like real stones, but with superior quality. Also, you need to consider the cabinet materials, which are mostly made out of wood, but that wood could be laminate wood, and I always recommend to use water-resistant wood. So it's a special material that has been treated to resist humidity and water. Another important thing about the materials is the color palette. So you want to have a nice color palette. You can either try to do something like we did here. So there are 2 tones of whites and gray, but they all go through the white kind of shades. Or you want to have 2 materials that are completely contrasting, like black and brown or white and black. So the color palette in your materials is very important to make your kitchen look beautiful as well. The third tip is the cabinets design. And a cabinet design have different elements. So first of all, you want a cabinet design that is symmetric. So you want to have your measurements right. When you look at your kitchen, everything looks symmetrically designed. Also, for your luxury kitchen, you want to decide on if either you want to do vertical cabinet design or horizontal cabinet design. You don't want to mix and match them a lot because then it's going to look busy. So you want to have, if your cabinets are vertical, you want to have them all throughout your kitchen vertical. And if your cabinets are horizontal, you want to have that exact shape all throughout the kitchen. So everything looks perfectly in place. Another thing of the cabinets that is important are the accessories inside the kitchen. The accessories are going to make your kitchen design stand out. And some of the accessories that you can use, I'm going to show them in this video. The fourth tip that you need to have for your luxury kitchen is the appliances. The appliances play a huge role on your luxury kitchen. You want to have most of your appliances to be in the same family. And you also want to have everything built in. Another way of making your appliances look very luxurious is to use paneled appliances. Paneled appliances are the ones who are inside the cabinets. So the fridge here, it's a paneled fridge and the doors are exactly the same material as the cabinets. And the final but not least and very important tip you need to know for a luxury kitchen is the lighting. So I always recommend to use two different types of lighting: general and distributed lighting and indirect lighting. So basically the general and distributed lighting is going to be a very strong light that is going to illuminate all the space equally in order for you to have light at night and during the day to be able to cook and work in your kitchen. And the second, that is the indirect lighting, is just to create a scenery. So basically, if you want to leave your kitchen light on but not really to work on it, you can have the indirect lighting to make it look nice. Also, maybe you're in the kitchen at night just to come for a glass of water or a cup of coffee. You would leave your indirect lighting on because it's all you need. You also want to have as much as natural light as you can inside your kitchen. That natural light is going to allow your kitchen to look amazing.